Good day, grade 4s. Today we are going to look at the structure of plants and animals. Hope you enjoy.
In this video, you will find out about the different parts that make up the bodies of plants and animals. You will also look at the differences between different kinds of plants and different kinds of animals. Let's start with the structure of plants. Plants have four main parts. These parts are the roots, the stem, the leaves, and the flower. Plants can also have fruits and seeds. Flowers develop into fruits. The seeds are inside the fruits. Each part of a plant has different uses or functions. I want us to focus on the function of certain parts of the plants. Firstly, we are going to take a look at the function of roots. The function of roots is to hold the plant in the soil, to absorb water and mineral salts. They also store food in the plant. The function of the stem is to keep the plant upright, hold the leaves and flowers. If we take a look at the function of leaves, leaves use sunlight to make food for the plant. Its main functions are photosynthesis. The leaf is often flat, so it absorbs the most light. So it is safe to say that the leaf perform functions such as manufacture of food, interchange of gases between the atmosphere and the plant body, and evaporation of water. The function of flowers. Flowers often smell very good and can have bright colors that attract insects and birds. This helps the plant to reproduce. Yes, you heard that correctly. Insects help in plant reproduction through pollination. It is the process in which the pollens produced by another, the male part of the flower, is transferred to the female part of the flower, which further leads to fertilization, flower, and seed production. Did you know that the fruits form from the flowers? That's the function. The fruits form from the flowers. Seeds are found inside the fruits. Later in this video clip, we will look at different flowers, fruits, and seeds. The function of seeds are very simple. Seeds grow into new plants. It is important that you know that not all plants look the same. They can have different roots, stems, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds. Parts can have different sizes, shapes, and colors. Some plants have big, colorful flowers like the crane flowers, and other plants have small, dull flowers like wild grasses. Some plants have big seeds like broad beans, and other plants have small seeds like mustard seeds. Some plants have big roots, some have small roots. Some plants have long, thin leaves like wild garlic. Some plants have broad, thick leaves like aloe vera. It is clear that plants can be different to one another. Their parts can have different sizes, shapes, and colors. Next up, I want us to take a look at the structure of animals. Animal body parts. If you look at the bodies of animals, you can see that they often have body parts that are the same. Most animal bodies have three main parts: the head, body, and tail. If you take a look at a rat and a cat, the cat and the rat both have a body, a head at one end of the body, four limbs joined to the body for movement, a tail at the back end of the body, and then sense organs to see, feel, hear, taste, and smell. Remember that sense organs are parts of the body that are used to sense the environment. The sense organs allow animals and people to see, feel, hear, taste, and smell things. There are lots of different kinds of animals in this world. You can see images of different kinds of animals. All of the animals, they've got different sizes and shapes, limbs, body covering, and sense organs. Some animals are big and some animals are very small. The shape of animal bodies can also be different. The snake has a long, thin body shape, but the fish has a body that is flat on the sides and pointed at the ends. A giraffe's body shape is similar to a triangle, where the mouse body has the same shape as a teardrop. The sparrow has a round body with a long tail. Some animals have legs and they can walk and run, such as a giraffe. Other animals have wings and they can fly, such as a dove. Fish have fins to help them swim. Some animals have no limbs and they slither along the ground, such as a snake. Some animal bodies are covered with hair, and others are covered with feathers. The snake and the fish are covered in scales. And then lastly, the sense organs. All the animals that you've seen in this video clip has eyes, a nose, and a mouth. You can see ears on the giraffe and mouth. The mouse also have whiskers to feel things. Did you know that in general, plants and animals obtain information about the world through their senses? This is because their survival is highly dependent on their ability to perceive and sense any stimulus or changes in the environment. However, as humans, our senses are limited to what we can see, smell, hear, taste, and feel, and by the capacity of information. While these senses work entirely well for us, some animals have a completely different perception. While they also possess some senses that humans have, they tend to have this at a far higher intensity and sensitivity. Often being preyed upon, some animals have developed their sense organs to sense any harm and survive it. Other animals have developed their senses as compensation for their weak or lack of some senses. Others have developed them to improve their hunting process. Let me give you 2 examples of animals with excellent sensors. The African bush elephant has the best nose in the whole animal kingdom, thanks to 2,000 powerful sensors in its trunk sniffer, while humans only have 400 scent receptors. Aside from being able to produce honey through the pollination of flowers, did you know that bees are incredibly hypersensitive, that they can also sense the Earth's magnetic field? Aside from that, they can also detect atmospheric electromagnetic waves that indicate thunderstorms. These abilities help bees in navigating flowers and determining whether a storm is approaching. How amazing is that?
That's our lesson for today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!